be like, yeah, Fred. Yeah, Fred.
All right now, fatal and felony. You know what time it is. He ain't getting corrupt. Put your hands on your hands on you. And hit y'all niggas up. Roll with a nigga now. Put your hands on your hands on you. Time to roll with a nigga.
What's up, my real loved ones? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As y'all see by the title and thumbnail, I'm with a 1-year anniversary review on my 26-inch Totguard electric bike. And shout out to 7 Shit. Got the 7 Shit sticker right here. You know I had to. And I got my, bro, Shakar sticker on here as well. So let's get into the review. I'm gonna let y'all know how this bike treated me in a good way and in a bad way. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've been the owner and the second-hand owner of this electric bike since December of 2023. I think it was December 14th or December 15th of 2023 that I had ownership of this bike. When I got the bike, it only had like 900 miles on it. And since then, I put hella miles on this electric bike and it still holds up to this very day. I did a review on it in February of 2024 when I was still new to this bike. Now it's time to give a full depth review on this electric bike. So the first thing I want to touch on with this electric bike is that a lot of people could hear my horn. My horn still works very well. If I want to press it like that, I can, but if I want to hold down the horn like longer, I could do that as well. I almost forgot to mention that I have a built-in light on the front of my electric bike. I can't forget that. The battery, I haven't seen like a decrease with my range at all. My battery still works very great, but there's a downside to this battery setup, and I'll get into that later on in this video. But I get 50-mile range out of this battery, and that depends on how I use the power, and also what terrain I'm riding on, and also the weather and my weight. That all factors into the battery performance of this electric bike that I got. Another thing I want to touch on about my electric bike is that these are the stock 26-inch tires that come with the electric bike. My experience with these tires, they're good for some stock tires. I won't call them like professional tires, if that makes any sense. But when it comes to like dirt that is not loose, I could ride over it. And if I'm on the sidewalk, it's a smooth ride. And if I'm on the road, it's a smooth ride as well. When it comes to riding in the mud and riding in loose dirt, then it gets sketchy. I even take it easy when it comes to rain, but if it's light rain and I'm riding on my electric bike with these tires, then I'm perfectly fine. And these tires still got, tread on them and they're not cracking at all, so that's a good thing. So another thing I love about my electric bike is the front suspension, AKA the front forks. So I have the ability to open up my front suspension if I want to, and I have the ability to lock my front suspension if I want to. Sometimes I ride with my front suspension locked and it'd be unpleasant as shit. So I mainly ride with my suspension in the front open, and it's so much better. Like the bumps in the road and on the sidewalks is more absorbable, and I could tolerate it and it's nothing. I could just keep on going with my ride. So with the battery setup and with the 50-mile range that I have with this battery setup, I have a 350-watt hub motor in the back, and I'm going 20 miles per hour. I'm stuck at a speed limit, which sucks. And that first 20 miles per hour felt like very fast to me when I first started riding on electric bikes, because this is my second electric bike. For those that know, y'all know what happened to my first electric bike. I like to go very fast. Y'all know, like, I like to speed, you feel me?
Calling the police.
I speed responsibly. I don't speed recklessly, all right? Just want to make that clear for the cops that are watching, for anyone that is watching. I'm responsible when I drive and when I ride. Later on down the road, I'm gonna have another electric bike that goes way faster than 20 miles per hour. But I will keep this bike as like my grocery getter, or cruising around. And when I want to use my other electric bike to haul ass, that's when I'll use that bike. So with my bike being a 26-inch, the frame, it don't fit me uncomfortably. It fits me just right. I'm 5'8" or 5'9" in height. So I have no complaints at all when it comes to the frame of this electric bike. Little upgrades I did. I put an alarm on it. There's two more good things that I want to touch on about this electric bike of mine. When it comes to the weight, it's not super light and it's not super heavy. It's medium weight, if that makes any sense. So like, it's easy for me to carry up the stairs, down the stairs, lift up anywhere else. It's not, you know, a pain in the ass. So before I get into the bad about my electric bike, here's the last thing that is good about my electric bike I want to touch on. So with the battery, if I don't want to check my battery on the casing itself, I can check my battery on the display and see, you know, what battery bars I'm at. And this bike comes with 6 battery bars on the display. So that's good. Just like my last electric bike came with 6 battery bars on the display. So this is the first thing that I hate about my electric bike. This is the stock seat. And for some of you, this seat might look comfortable to you, but for me, personally speaking, if I'm going short distance, then the seat is okay. But if I'm taking a long ride or a longer ride on this seat, it's gonna kill my ass.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Your ass might like it. They could have done better with the seat, in my opinion. It is what it is. I could always switch the seat out, which I'll eventually do coming up soon. Even though you see 6 battery bars on the display, at 2 bars, the bike dies on me completely. I had the same display on my first electric bike. For those that know my first electric bike, y'all know, and if you don't know, it's still on my YouTube channel. And with my first electric bike, I could drain the battery completely. But with this bike, I have 2 battery bars left and it dies on me. Even though I could get up to 50-mile range, I gotta worry about the fucking battery bars going down to 2 battery bars. So that's the main thing that I hate about this electric bike. Oh, that don't count, I'm only down 1 battery bar, right? So this is my 1-year anniversary review on my electric bike, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. And also too, if you wanna get an electric bike, and if you don't wanna get an electric bike, it's up to you. But if you do get an electric bike, make sure it's what you want and make sure that you know how to handle it. It's gonna be, you know, a different experience if you've never been on an electric bike before. And if you're coming back onto electric bike after retiring from electric bike, just be careful and, you know, have fun at the same time. I didn't, you know, trust the electric bike. I was in love with them and I'm like, man, I'm gonna build up enough, you know, courage to get on an electric bike and see what it's talking about. And since then, I've been in love with electric bikes. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, I've been riding this electric bike more than any other bike that I got. I know I'm being lazy, but it is what it is. I love electric bikes. I still love my pedal bikes more though. So I love y'all, my real loved ones. Peace out until very soon.
All right now, fatal and felony. You know what time it is.